Hey folks, how's it going? As you can see, the snow's gone. Hey, no more frost either. It's been quite mild here for the last, since about the middle of the week. Tuesday or Wednesday we finally had quite a big thaw. And it's all gone, it's just left some mud in its place, but we can live with that. Anywho, got the little trailer finished, it's out of the workshop, the paint's on, I've started putting the sheeting on the side, it's come along quite well. I've got it hooked up to a little Kubota at the moment. I only found this back in about April this year, lying in this scrapyard. That was actually a farm's junk pile. Some of the wiring was a bit burned. Nothing wrong with the actual machine itself, but the cutting unit for it's completely scrap. I think they've been trying to cut concrete with rebar through it. Spindles are all bent and blades are in a terrible state. So it won't be cutting the grass anytime soon. It's just a fine wee runabout 3-cylinder Kubota engine under here. Very tidy. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'll maybe sell it on in the new year. I've got another Kubota up at the top of the garden that I use for a bigger commercial job, so this could just be surplus at some point. See how it goes. It's fun to play with at the moment. Like I said, trailer's coming on okay. I'll call this part 2. Well, hopefully it'll be all finished and I can give you a wee demonstration in parts 3 and 4. I'm starting to sound like an experienced YouTuber here. Got a shed full of tractors and so at the minute. I have a very soft spot for this particular maker tractor. You guys over in the States and Canada will never see these, I dare say, but British built. Westwood's mixture of 12 and 11 horsepower Briggs engines there. This little fella at the back here, you can just see his face creaking round the corner. He has actually got a single cylinder Lombardini engine, which is having starter issues. My friend's got the starter motor for it at the moment. Anyway, there's the view from behind. Yeah, that ballast box is actually there because it's something for me to push against when I'm drilling through that tin to put the pop rivets in, which are holding it up. It's working okay. Yeah, I'm very surprised it came out as well as it did. Anyway, enough of that. You'll see, hopefully you'll see it completed shortly. There's the cutting unit for that same tractor that's up there. That thing is just scrap. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what they were cutting with it, but they've completely ruined that spindle. I don't know if you can see that from... Yeah, look at that. Oh dear, I hate to think of the state that the shaft must be in. If that casting in there's no broken, that'll be a miracle. Yeah, I'll get there. Don't worry, I'm just waiting in better weather. What's happening in here? Yeah, that's it. Everything's hanging with damp at the minute. It's just with the frost and that coming out. Still waiting on bits for that one. It shouldn't be too far away. You might have gathered I like Westwood tractors. Westwood lawn tractors anyway. I've got these guys in here because I hate things like that lying outside. I'm going to get a shed built for these guys. Hopefully either later this year, early next year I should say. And these little guys can actually carry some attachments. You see this frame is just bolted in behind the axle and it does float. It's not a linkage by any means, it's a carriage, and it's just held with these. There's 2 pins come out through here which lock this in either the 2 positions. I won't try and kid yous on, it's 3-point linkage. These aren't Sears Suburbans or wheel horses. This tractor here is the smoothest diesel engine I've ever encountered. The single cylinder Lombardini, it's just like a sewing machine. You'd hardly know it was running. But it's got starter issues. There's a wire contact, I should say, broken in the solenoid. So my pal Brian's away with that just now, hopefully try and get it fixed. There aren't many of them around here. The petrol versions were far more popular, I think, for some reason. Anyway, I think I've bored you enough for one day. If you've sat this far through, I think I hear the phone ringing. Anyway guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching. As always, I do appreciate it. So I'm going to sign off. I'm going to say cheerio. I'll see you later.